Guys,
What
what's
am
he
I
wearing?
Oh, I think this is very fashionable, no?
Yeah. So what we call this is a buoyancy aid. Pretty much, if you fall in, stops you from sinking to the bottom of the lake.
I feel like Jack needs that.
Yeah.
At least I know I won't be drowning on a show today.
There we go.
Exactly. That's what it's all about. Right. Trampolining, Jim, can you introduce yourselves?
Of course. I'm Jared. I'm one of the 2 co-presidents of Trampoline Gymnastics. I've been doing trampolining regionally, nationally and internationally for about 10 years now, and currently on the GB squad.
Incredible.
I'm Emily. I'm the captain of the gymnastics team. I have been doing national gymnastics since I was 8, and then I had a break, did tumbling for a couple of years, and then came back to artistic when I started uni here.
Lovely. And sailing?
Yeah. So my name is Will. I'm the president of the sailing club. I've been sailing for around just over 10 years now. Similar to you guys, so I've done some nationals, done some international events as well. So it's been good.
I'm also Will. I've been sailing for about the same amount of time as well. I've been sailing for 8 years, and like Will, I've done national and international sailing events.
Wow. There is some line up today, don't you think, Beau?
Yeah, I'm so impressed.
So I think it's about time we kind of find out what you've all been getting up to recently. I think we'll start with trampolining. I heard there was a massive competition where a few medals were won. Please tell us more.
Of course. So trampolining is an individual sport. So we have one BUCS event per year. So we just came back from that last weekend, which was a fantastic weekend. We had a lot of first years and second years competing for the first time, but they won a lot of medals. We had 7 individual medals, and we also won overall women's team. But yeah, incredible weekend, a lot of success.
And you medalled?
I did medal. I medaled 3 times.
Incredible. And gymnastics BUCS, that was a couple of weeks ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
How did that go?
Yeah, it went really well. This is the first time that gymnastics has been at BU ever, so it was the first BUCS for everyone. And some people it was their first time ever competing in gymnastics, so everyone did really well. We had a great time. It was really good fun.
Yeah, brand new team. How is that?
It was really good. We all clicked really well. We just have loads of fun in sessions, and we just get on.
Oh, I love it.
And then sailing, please tell us a bit more about kind of the competitions you have. Like you say, it's more like trampolining. It's one BUCS tournament each year.
Yeah, correct. So we have one BUCS, similar to you guys. We just had it actually, so it's just in February. So it's held at Ringwood, which is quite convenient. We don't have to drive, hours away. And it's a team racing, so it's 2 3s, so 3v3. The aim is to get as many of your boats to the finish line as fast as possible. And it's really good, it's fun, you've got to challenge each other sailors, and this is our second BUCS we've been to. So we did better than last year. We got really close to getting through to qualifiers, but unfortunately we didn't get through, but yeah, it was really good. Brilliant.
Yeah. And then we've also started diversifying into yacht racing recently. So last year we developed a squad to go and do the Etchells Academy, which is 30-foot yachts over on the Isle of Wight. And this year we're hoping to do something similar and get a little bit more into yacht racing each year and start developing a new team.
And do you guys train on a Wednesday?
Yes. Every Wednesday.
Nice, lovely. And how does the weather affect sailing? Because we've had pretty bad weather this year, so...
Depends if you're a fair weather sailor or not. So generally sailing will run throughout the whole year. You might have to put a couple more layers on when it gets cold. But it's more the wind that impacts it, especially at Ringwood.
Yeah. So we found, admittedly for me, you're going to get wet when you go sailing. You've got to push the boat into the water, so you're wet before you start. So if it's raining, it's just more.
It's what you've got to do for a sport you love, isn't it?
Yeah. Dedication.
Right,
Labour of love.
I think it's time for a quiz.
Time for a quiz, let's do it.
How are we doing? Competitive?
Yeah, always.
Very competitive.
Ready? Right, come on guys. So it's going to be a little bit different this week. We're going to ask you guys on sailing questions about trampolining and gymnastics, and then vice versa. Same for you guys. How do we feel? Do you know much about sailing?
Not very,
Not
but
sure which way's harder, to be honest.
What do you want to do?
Right, let's go.
Yeah?
Shall I do it for trampolining?
Yes. Go
Let's
on.
do it. Right.
Go away.
So how many sailors are usually on a university sailing team boat during races?
Are we allowed to confer?
You can confer, yeah,
Go
please
on.
do.
Quick.
How many sailors?
no clue.
How big is a boat?
I don't know.
3,
Right.
7.
We're gonna lock in
It's a lot. Okay.
7 on a team.
Locking in 7.
Locking in
I think
7.
we go to the sailing experts.
Yeah, tell us.
Okay. So with team racing, you're very close, it was 6.
Ooh.
Close, that's tough. Very tough. Well, shall we ask the professionals themselves a bit about trampoline?
Yes, right.
Okay.
Here we go.
In a traditional trampolining routine,
Yeah.
how many moves are there?
It's got to be over 10. But
It's all going to be like 20, but it's, you know, I think
yeah,
12.
yeah.
I'm going to go with 12.
You locking it in?
I'm going to go with 12.
You're going to go to the BUCS champ himself.
Very close. 10.
Oh.
10 skills.
Sorry, Will.
in
Sorry.
every
Tell you what,
routine.
though, I'm quite impressed, to be honest, with how close they're getting.
That was
These-
very good, actually.
when we
Yeah.
got these up, this was meant to be easy questions, but I'll be honest, this is tough.
It is tough.
Right, here we go. What piece of equipment controls the sail? A little confer, a little chat.
That's a hard one.
Is it? Okay, here we go.
It's not touched, isn't it? Yes.
As you
Is that like
can
a
see.
handle?
Right,
Just say that.
just go with your gut.
Like mast?
Sorry, just to clarify.
Mast? Is that what it's
So
called?
you're nearly there. So the mast is what holds the sail up, but we
Yeah.
have a main sheet that controls the sail.
We're
So you were
close.
close.
Terminology, just different, yeah.
You got
Yeah.
one keyword.
Yeah.
Okay, right, still 0-0. Right back.
We could be getting a winner here, Belle.
We could.
There you go.
What apparatus involves flipping over a table-like structure in gymnastics? What's it called?
Oh, no, I
Oh,
can
well, you've
picture
got
it.
this.
Is it the vault?
Yeah.
Is it the vault? Is it
Yeah.
the vault?
Oh, Judge, you didn't look happy about not taking that one.
No.
Right.
Look, well, I think we should kind of learn a bit more about their sports because I wouldn't have known half those questions.
Exactly.
So please tell us, if you're introducing a beginner to sailing,
Yeah.
what are the most important things you need to know?
Yeah, do you want to expand on that?
Yeah, so when you first go sailing, it seems really overwhelming. There's so much stuff going on. For some people I've taken out, they've never been on boats before, and it's a really overwhelming experience. But as soon as you get out there, you just basically drift around. If you keep drifting and don't fall in, you're doing amazing. And if you do fall in, it's raining normally, so we're in the UK, it's going to rain, you're going to be wet.
Yeah.
So
What is, sorry,
Please.
obviously apart from the boat, what is one thing a sailor should always have with them?
Aside from the buoyancy aid,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, my go-to is always a pair of sunnies.
Oh.
Yeah. I just helps with the glare on the water and kind of with the more elite, high-level stuff. You always want to be able to see the gusts on the water, so you get a pair of sunnies that are polarized, so you can help see the contours a bit better.
Now that is some serious high-level stuff.
That is serious.
Right, trampolining, we've got to know a bit more as well. So, yeah, tell us about what you would encourage a beginner, why they should get into trampolining, and
course.
kind of some basic facts.
Yeah, so I mean, everyone has sort of been on a trampoline, whether they go to like a trampoline park or stuff like that as a child. But it's such good fun to get into. It's a good exercise that burns like lots of calories. Yeah, it's incredible, really. You do 10 skills in normal routine, just a bit of fun, like competing at low levels. Yeah, really fun.
Yeah, and what about gym?
Yeah, gym's quite different to trampolining because it has 4 completely separate pieces, and people definitely have their favourite pieces. Like my favourite was always vault, hated beam, couldn't stand it, but had to do it. But yeah, you can sort of join in at any level you want to and just work your way up. We've had people start last week who've never even been in a gym, and he's loving it. He did a flip actually the other day on his own. It was really
Incredible.
good. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you reckon you could do it?
Do I reckon I could do it? I don't think, maybe people do want to see it, but maybe we'll give it a go, shall we,
Yeah,
sometime?
I think so. I
Exactly.
definitely think so. Right. So you've had your books.
Yeah.
What are you working towards now? What are you up to for the rest of the season?
So at the moment, kind of the end of our sort of racing and team racing has come to end as you get to summer, which is quite ironic as the weather gets better. But we're really focusing on social sailing at the moment, trying to get the numbers up from the kind of foundation and bring in, any ability, all ages, just trying to get them into sailing and get them coming every year.
Yeah, how do people get into that?
So anyone can come on a Wednesday. So at the moment we're doing Wednesday afternoons, 1 till 4 up at Spinnaker. If you go on our Instagram, you can join our WhatsApp group and get more information there. Your first session's free,
Oh,
so
I'll
you
be
can
there.
give it a go and you've got it's nothing gone if you don't like it. And then you can keep coming down every week and just pay as you go. And we've seen development of people going from our social sailing up to our team racing teams and competing in BUCS this year.
Yeah.
So.
No, that is incredible.
is that happening trampolining as well? Is that a performance pathway you offer?
Yeah, so we encourage everyone to join. Our first trial of the year is always free. No one has to pay for anything. Just encourage to come along, see a bit of fun, see if it's for you. But yeah, we see lots of people coming from all different levels. We see people competing at like FIG top level that come in, and we see people that have never jumped on a trampoline before that just want to try it out and see if it's for them. But we've seen people go from low levels and win medals at BUCS like this year and last year. So yeah, definitely encourage a lot of participation here.
That's great. And what are you working towards now? What are you doing?
So in trampolining currently, we just had our BUCS competition. So our first training back was just a bit of a fun, like learn some new skills, develop some new like awareness abilities and stuff like that. And now we're looking at training up for our internal Blues versus Yellows event.
Are you guys doing that too?
In the process of planning.
Can't wait for that one. And we've got to ask about gymnastics as well. Obviously, being a new society this year, how rewarding has it been for you personally, seeing it kind of grow, and then are you excited for where it could potentially be?
Yeah, it's been amazing because I definitely, when I joined uni, I was like, oh, there's a new gym, and then they had it this year, and I was so excited. And I do it with like my friends as well. We all do it together, and I've convinced a couple of people from I actually am in the boxing society. I've actually convinced a couple of them to come along and try it, and they've had a great time too. So it's just like getting those different people to do it,
And then just personally on you, being a multi-sport athlete, before coming to university, did you ever imagine that you could actually be playing multiple sports and it become such a big part of your life?
No, I didn't actually. I was like really shocked having this year being able to do two. It's been really great because it's like a bit of everything. It's a bit different. They're really different sports, so it's nice to do both. And like,
Yeah, is that difficult to manage, doing both and uni as well?
it's not actually too bad. It's not too bad, but yeah, sometimes it's a lot. But I quite like it. So like keep me busy.
I love it. Right, is that all we've got?
I think, well, I could talk to these guys all day, but annoyingly, that is all we've got time for today. So, look, thank you all for watching.
Yep.
Amazing. Have you enjoyed yourself?
It's been a pleasure. Thanks for having us.
Congratulations for getting the winning point in the quiz.
Oh, yeah.
We've got to acknowledge it. We have. Yeah, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
We will be back next week with more guests and more sports stories. Make sure you send your winning BUCS moments to TeamBU TV Instagram. We'll see Jude's take two.
Jude's a friendly guy. Go and find him, get a photo with him and send him some of your Winning Wednesdays photos as we're all finishing up. But there's a few more TeamBU TV episodes, so make sure you tune in and we will see you next Thursday. Thanks a lot.
Bye-bye.
Cheers, guys. How was that, all right? That was good. All right, mate.